Okay, this is quite a simple, straightforward one again. I'm going to start by reviewing the sort of phrases from last time. So the first phrase I'm going to go over again, and I definitely know that there were some pronunciation problems before, which are going to be hard to get rid of. So the first one is 맛있어요, meaning delicious. So 있어요 is like the I have, there is. So this 맛 is delicious effectively. So saying 맛있어요 means it's delicious. If you want to say the opposite, we're going to use the word for delicious again, but instead we are going to write 없어요. So like don't have. So 맛 없어요, not delicious. It's not tasty. So those two phrases. Our next one is 잘, should be correct, 잘 먹겠습니다, which should be written like this, like that. Let me just check. 먹겠습니다. Except this is the wrong one here. So we'll have to do that. Okay, yeah, so this is the phrase you say before eating, which means thank you for the food, or I'm about to enjoy the food, I will enjoy this food. 잘 먹겠습니다. And so it's a polite thing to say when someone brings you some food, and then after you've finished, in fact we can just copy this. We can change this collection of characters to that. 잘 먹었습니다. 잘 먹었습니다. Yeah, meaning I enjoyed the meal, thank you for the food. So it's delicious, it's disgusting, I will enjoy this food, I did enjoy this food, basically. So, but the new thing we need to do now is being able to say I want to. Now it's kind of similar to just say요. Not really. Just say요 is like please give me. So we'll just say, oh, please give me water. I sometimes translate it as I want water, but I guess that's not technically correct. It should be just please give me water. So we're going to write down some verbs in their root form. I believe that's the phrase. So we have 가다, which means go. Then we have to go, because remember, if we have da on the end, then it's a verb in its sort of basic form. Then we have not that, 보다, meaning to see, and 먹다, you know, I'll do it over here, written like that. 먹다 meaning to eat. So 가다, go, 보다, see, 먹다, eat. And then if we want to do conjugation, so if we wanted to say I want to go, we take our sort of root verb for go, which is 가다, and then we add this onto it, go, and then go 싶어요. Go 싶어요. I believe that's correct. So we have our root verb plus go 싶어요. And when we stick those together, the da from the 가다 drops, and it simply becomes 가고, and then 싶어요. Now, in there, I'm not entirely sure what part of that is the I, because that translates to I want to go. I mean, I might be wrong. Anyway, when we conjugate it, we put on the da gets replaced with go, and then we add the 싶어요. So 가고 싶어요, I want to go. If we then take the same thing for 보다, meaning to see, oops, right, that gets dropped, and it becomes 보고, and then we add 싶어요 on the end again. 보고 싶어요, I want to see, or to look, or to watch. And exactly the same way, we drop the da, so it becomes 먹고, and then 싶어요. 먹고 싶어요, meaning I want to eat. That's it, basically. So I just need to remember that when you have the verb for something, it has a da on the end, but when you conjugate it, we are changing that da to go. We have a sample conversation, which I'm going to arduously type out. Hang on. There we go. So we have more 먹고, more 먹고, to save time. more 먹고 싶어요. The question mark. So more, it means what. 먹 comes from the root verb 먹다, but since we're putting it in a sentence, we are dropping the da and we're adding the go, so it becomes 먹고, and then we're adding 싶어요 on the end, and it means what do you want to eat? So we have what, eat, want, effectively, right? So what do you want to eat? And then the next person says something like this. 햄버거. So hamburger is hamburger. Hamburger, yeah, it's the same thing. hamburger 먹고 싶어요. hamburger 먹고 싶어요, which means I want to eat a hamburger. So we have hamburger, we have the sort of conjugated 먹다 verb, and then we have 싶어요 on the end. I want to eat a hamburger. And yeah, that's it. And then you can just change this word. So if you wanted to say 회 먹고 싶어요, 회 means raw fish, which is the Korean version of sashimi. And you can put in any word there. There's one more thing, which is a very small word, and it's just 더, which means more, right? So if someone says 먹고 싶어요, meaning I want to eat it, or I want to eat, right? If we just add 더 on the front, it now means I want to eat more. So you could say at the end of a meal, 맛있어요, 또 먹고 싶어요. So it was delicious, I want to eat more. Or if you want to be really polite, you could say 잘 먹었습니다. Then 더 먹고 싶어요. So you're saying like, I enjoyed eating this, I want to eat more. And that's all there is to it, really. So it's just remembering that when we want to say I want to something, we take our root verb that has da on the end, and then we just add, the da gets dropped and becomes go, and then we add 싶어요 on the end. Yeah, and that's it. All right.